Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Is everybody ready? Awesome. All right. Thought it was a solid day today. Continuing to push situations, working installations. Continue to push the consistency of what we need throughout the course of a practice. I thought there was good moments, and there was moments that we just got to continue to have that focus and the detail of how we need to operate. I thought there was some improvements that were made, some mistakes that were made today that we absolutely have to have corrected. I like how the week is progressing. I like the energy that I'm seeing in even in the meetings, how we're starting the mornings to what as we're progressing out to the field. It's gonna be a great challenge for us going into a hostile atmosphere. We've been rocking the crowd noise pretty good, and it makes everybody irritable, especially me. So it's good to kind of simulate those situations for our guys. And I thought that all in all we had a good day, but still a lot of work to do before Saturday.
Have you felt a general sense of urgency from the guys, and if so, is that a positive sign that we're approaching the front like that?
Yeah, I mean it just has to be consistent throughout, regardless of opponent. I mean that's where we're building. It's the individual. It's because everybody can place things that they think are important or that they want to emphasize. For us we have to have that consistency, whether it's individual drills, meetings, our approach to the minute fundamental work that we're doing. It's all those things matter, and they all build upon each other. Are our guys excited to play this game? Yes. I feel that. I mean, it's not. There's a sense of urgency, in all things that we're doing. But that needs to be the identity, just who we are, what we're about. It doesn't matter so much of who you are playing. Yes, it's great opportunity. It's it's an exciting game going on the road. Those are all things that build up to it. But that's where we're working that consistency, drill in, drill out. But yeah, I mean, our guys are excited to play.
Is the secondary generally playing a little more confidence, faster, quicker the last few weeks? It seems like today in practice they were all over the place consistently.
Yeah, their group's coming along, and I mean it's one that's getting challenged. We're so young there too. I mean you look throughout either newcomer or just the youth that's back there. Every day those guys are going to get better. They're going to continue to grow. You look out there at times. You got Kevin Noles, who has been here for a very short period of time. You got Jarvis, who's still young in his career. Jerry in the same situation. The guys at safety that have all been rolling. Either newcomers or guys that are still really young. But I do like the response that I'm seeing. I like the ownership that I'm seeing, and that's something that that's a tough position. And there's a lot of eyes. A lot of times you're going to be isolated, which is when good things happen, it's a positive. When bad things happen, it's hard, nowhere to hide. But the ownership those guys are taking, day in and day out, I like, and I think that's helping them. They're building in their confidence, but it's also that they're seeing the response of the work that they're putting in, which allows them to be confident.
What's your relationship been like with Dabo since you've been in the conference and then the conversations?
Yeah, I'll tell you that's one thing I've really appreciated about the ACC in general is just just that the collection of coaches that we have and the care and the desire for the success of this league. And there's last year was a unique situation, with COVID and all the things. And we were on a very select, subcommittee together that, just getting a chance to know each other there. Back when I was at, Arizona State as offensive coordinator, his whole offensive staff came out and talked ball. So, I mean, there was prior relationship a little bit before that, but, it's one that, he's somebody to be respected in a job that he's done and what he's, what they have been able to accomplish. But, we do a lot within the ACC just with the head coaches being together, and it's a really good group, and it's one that is very well respected just in the way that we operate. And, so, I appreciate that about this conference.
There weren't any negative feelings about the way things went last year, like after the game getting canceled?
Yeah, that was last year's situation was so unique in itself, and there's a lot of emotion. When you prepare for a game, and it's both sides. Everybody wanted to play the game, and there's emotional comments that get made and all of that. But everybody's passionate about what we do, and it's one of the reasons. I mean, his passion that he has for his program and his players. I mean, that shows up evident. That's why they've had the success that they've had. My passion for this program and the people that are in it and around it are I've got that too. So that was one of those things that it was a unique situation, but it's nothing that ever carries over or and additional thoughts.
It's sort of like well known that Clemson puts effort into intercepting signals. Does that affect the way you guys are prepared this week for calling the game?
Yeah, I mean, it's something we always put. I go into each week with that thought process and approach that's a possibility, and so we put a lot of time into how we try to disguise our signals and what we how we do that. But also there's certain times that you'll see different ways of operation to be able to work that. But at the end of the day, it's as much formationally and understanding of what people are seeing, but you don't want to give up any information that is any easier than what somebody could have, and being able to just try to align to it. So at the end of the day, we think about it, but it's every week that we try to have that thought process and plan.
Anything else? You mentioned the excitement of this team going into this game, and just how important is it to have that sense of belief when you go into a game where it's going to be a hostile environment, and just everything this team has been through, that they do believe that this is a game against.
Yeah, and that's where those even those past experiences, the North Carolina game, going on the road, against odds, and kind of all the history of how we had played on the road in the recent years, and you have to get over that. You have to show that you can get over that. And when we started off that game down 10-0, there wasn't a moment to feel good. But what I liked is I saw a confidence in the work that had gone into it, that you could overcome, that you could respond, and whenever we were able to do that, it gives you a different, a different, I say not belief, but I mean it's the confidence that has emerged through the experience, and so we're going to continue to push on that, and we got some energy as you can hear, but our guys are they're excited about the opportunity to go to compete, and we understand what we're going into, and but at the end of the day, how we prepare, what we do, that's gonna impact the game as much as what any history says. All right, thank you guys.